What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Tony D2 Wild checking in once again, man. Back at it like a motherfucking crack addict, man. I'm sorry for the delay, guys. And I know my forehead is on flizzy. I just got my hair retwisted. And that's one of the reasons why this video dropped so late tonight. I know you guys have been waiting for this. And the moment has finally came, bro. My official signature collab with Saucony is here. Man, 2 years ago, you know, October 2015, we were flown out to Boston, where it was like one of the biggest sneaker collab videos, YouTube moments, you know, in my whole YouTube career. Linking up with Fomer Simpson, Yo Auntie, Hess Kicks, DJ Dells, Bullet RC, Sneakerhead in the Bay, T Blake, Sneaker Shouts. Who else, man? Eddie Wynn, you know what I'm saying? Can't forget Eddie Wynn. Yo Auntie, I think I said everybody's name, man. Tons of people that we linked up for the first time in Boston. All thanks to Saucony, who actually believed in us and saw something in us and gave us an opportunity to make something. And that was a sneaker. You know what I'm saying? It's just something that I never in my life would have thought would ever happen. You know, you seen the Ronnie Figs, you see the John Geigers, you see these big name guys that get these collabs. And you never think, man, you're just a YouTuber at the end of the day. Like, stick to YouTube and that's what you're going to do. But no, like, Saucony believed in us. They reached out to us and they made this happen. I got to give a huge shout out to T Blake, man, because he's one of the guys that kind of helped put everything together and see the vision, you know, and push it to the company. And then shout out to Brandon, Run Bimma, and shout out to my man John, man, for finishing up this whole project. These are set to release on August 11th on Saucony.com. Limited size run of 100 pairs, sizes 8 through 14. They fit true to size. I usually wear 8.5. I can wear a 9, but I like to wear 8.5 when it comes to Saucony. They brought us in. If you have not seen the video, make sure you click the video down below and check out the whole recap of the Boston event, the Johnny Cupcakes pop-up shop we did. We gave out shoes to people. Check out the video that matter of fact, I'll play it real quick. Play it.
To be an original is to be, you know, a leader. It's a lifestyle. I'm not afraid to go past the normal boundaries. I don't look to other people for guidance on what not to wear or what not to do. Originator since day one.
You see, guys, like, this thing was a very big thing that we did not know was gonna actually happen. You know, they did it and it slowed down over the past 2 years because of just there's a lot of the drops they were pushing and time, and things like this take time. Like, sneakers take time. I mean, when you're like Jordan Brand and these other companies, they can get them out in 6 months. But something like this, it took some time to get and push the right buttons. They came out, took pictures of me in Atlanta. You know, Saucony showed major love giving us something like this, guys. And I just hope that when I show you this sneaker, you guys will feel the same way I feel like you would want something like this. Now, without further ado, man, let's go ahead and unveil the sneaker, talk about it, and I'm also gonna go into deep into the whole sample and all that. I have my 2 samples right here, but why just not show the actual release and then break you down how we went along the process of getting the sneaker. Alright, guys, here we go. This is the first time. My 2 samples that I had, they are not the same as the final one. This final one is different than the 2 samples. So this is the first time I've actually seen it. SD grid, 8.5, orange/black, Saucony Originals, men's, size 8. Now this is the 2 Wild Tiger. Let's get it. Here we go, guys. Oh, here it goes. Here it is, my brothers and sisters. This is the Saucony Original SD Grid 2 Wild Tiger, man. You know where the name came from, man. They call me Tony. My first name is Leonard. Last name is D'Angelo. My middle name is Anthony. I was called Tony in the beginning of my 6th grade year in middle school, and it rolled with me. I used to love it. People used to say, "Hey, Tony, I like the things you do. Hey, Tony." They used to always do that. Call me Tony Baloney, the whole 9. So when coming in this, into this whole design, I had to think, like, what was something that could relate to me, but also to the buyer. I didn't want to have something that had too much like about me. Like I didn't want Bull. Oh, I said Bull. I didn't want Tony D2 Wild, or you know, a lot of us didn't want that. Like this splattered of everything of our names on it. Cause I know when I make something, I want to make it for you guys. So when you wear it, I don't want to wear something with like somebody else. I don't know. I don't like to wear. I don't want to wear a shirt with somebody else's name on it or face on it. My bad. I mean, we do things like, you know, we got Yeezy merch and all that. You guys get the picture. I didn't want to have like stuff too much about me. I wanted the average person to see this sneaker and be like, oh, this shit is dope, and just cop it like that. So we went with the orange and black, you know, colored panels, colorway. And this sneaker itself has some crazy materials going on. Now the black here is of a satin suede, very, very soft plush suede going on. The toe box right here as well. And inside you have like this regular black nylon type of material. The tongue though and all the orange is of called Pampa suede. Pampa suede. Now the dope thing about this sneaker though also is that all this like the splatters and stuff, when you get the actual release, they're going to be different on every single shoe. So it's not like the same pattern on every sneaker. Every shoe you're going to get is going to have a different type of pattern of splatter throughout the whole entire sneaker. So that's something very dope when coming to this. And then we have the orange set of laces right here. And here's the other sneaker. Let me go ahead and put them both out. And this is crazy, bro. Let me show you guys now the first, second, and then go back to the final production of samples. Now here, guys, is the first sample I had made. It was having the 2 Wild. It had a TD, and then on the other shoe, first shoe had TD, and on the second shoe had 2W. So Tony D2 Wild. And it has regular just flat orange laces. Like I said before, it has a russet orange and black and Pampa and satin suede. Now the reason why I changed on here was the sole. I didn't want like that sole. I wanted like a see-through translucent type of sole. I didn't really want to keep that. And then I was somewhat feeling some type of way about this nylon mesh tongue. And then also I wanted a different logo. I just didn't want the 2 Wild on there. So then they came back with the second sample, and the second sample has the 2 Wild Tiger logo, which I will show more in a few. And pretty much it was very similar. We did get a translucent sole right here, as you can see. That was something that they brought out, but it still wasn't right. I needed the right laces. They went with a black tongue this time, and I said, you know what? Make the tongue Pampa as well. And then finally we came through and got here the Pampa suede tongue and the laces. Now there's different sets of orange throughout the sneaker. I wanted to have different types of orange. I didn't want just one solid orange. So I went with like an oranger tongue, as you can see with the tiger, and then the laces being a little bit more orange here, translucent sole. And man, these things are crazy. Inside it says 2 Wild grid. So this is the 2 Wild grid, the 2 Wild tiger. And guys, this is crazy, man. This material is crazy. It's nuts. I'm thinking I might need to do a full-on review. I don't know yet. Like I want to put them on, but it's kind of dark right now. So maybe I could say that, do its own similar, like its own in-depth review, like right around when the release of the sneaker comes. That way you can get it pumped back up. So I'm gonna make sure to come back, do a nice little lookbook or something like that, so you guys can remember. But August 11th, 100 pairs will be on Saucony Originals. I will make sure to have all the information. Just make sure you follow me over on Twitter, Instagram, SoundCloud, Snapchat, everything at Tony D2 Wild, because when the days come, pictures are gonna start popping up. This shit is gonna be crazy, man. This is something, man, that I'm still kind of just flabbergasted about, that I'm gonna be having my own sneaker releasing. And I would love to hear you guys' thoughts and opinions, honestly. You know, if you like the sneaker, if you don't, feel free. I want honest opinions at the end of the day. And let me know, man. Let's see, man. I would like to have bragging rights if my sneaker sold the best. But I mean, if they all sell out, then they all sell out. You feel what I'm saying? But if mine sells out first, I would feel some type of way, and I might have to buck that day. So guys, if you fucking with me, man, go cop these sneakers. Show your boy some love and support. It would mean the world to me. And I'm sorry for being late on it, but man, Saucony, I just gotta say thank you guys as well for this opportunity. You don't understand, like, you guys will always hold a place in my heart. Brandon, John, it's amazing, man. It's just crazy. When going through the whole process, we sat down, they got us to the drawing table, we pulled out materials, we went through booklets, and basically had to pick our silhouette, and we just basically used like, we got a picture, we went through and wrote down a whole bunch of like numbers of different type of materials and stuff here. And I found this booklet of this type of pamphlet, and I was like, I want something that reminds me, like, you know, for instance, like with the Jordan 7 tongue, how each tongue is different. I wanted some type of material that it's like it has like a unique thing to it, so it's not the same sneaker for everything. So like I said, you know, this whole pattern is just totally different throughout the whole entire shoe. And now, you know, when Tiger Stripe was not going to be something I was going to be able to find, this is the closest thing that kind of resembled it. And I just like this. It's like a very rough type of suede. And then the splatters, I don't know what the splatters is like some type of, the splatters like is wet. You know how when leather gets wet and it gets flat and rough and crackly? That's how that type of material is. And then the satin suede is just very soft. It's just like a panda's pussy, straight up. But I'm gonna try to save more for the review and lookbooks and all that as the days come. August 11th, guys, you already know what the deal is. And like I said, leave your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna be dropping this video right now because I'm late, and I love you guys, man. This is all because of you. This is all because of you at the end of the day. You guys, you did it. So remember that. I take credit for getting up every day shooting videos, but I give you all the credit for watching and keeping the belief, the faith in me, and keeping me pushing forward, man. Because without you, all this shit, I'll be back home whacking my willy in my mom's, basement. But yeah, guys, the 2 Wild Tiger, August 11th. More information coming soon. I got all the other YouTubers, shoes right here. I'm gonna go through those later on tonight, but I'm not gonna show their stuff because I want them to do their own, reveal and everything. But hey, man, shout out to everybody in the building. It's your boy Tony D2 Wild checking in, checking out. Peace.